Hello, this is zachjackdad again for CardRunners.com. I am back again in April now. I decided to do, I love this kind of video actually, but I didn't do it. I did other kinds of videos because it's not fair to do all the stuff that I like when I'm actually here for, to make videos for you guys. But this is my favorite kind of video. I really think this is super educational for people who are just starting out, haven't played a lot of MTTs, people who want to see what a real Sunday is like. I basically start playing around noon on Sundays. Sometimes I start a little earlier. This particular Sunday I started around noon. I finished around 3:30 in the morning, so that's like, well, it's a lot of hours. It's like 15, and I had a ball. It's my favorite time to play. And so what I did is, when my family went to bed, I think I had 7 or 8 tables left, and I started recording, and I just started talking about what's going on with the play and what's happening at the time. And I find that that is the most candid kind of video you can have, where you're just basically explaining what you're doing, why you're doing it, and you can comment on other people's play, and it's very candid. There's no, you're not going through your hands, making sure you're showing the right kinds of hands, showing the right kinds of plays. And the other thing is, you get the thoughts right after the hand from me. It's not like I've had a chance to review or think about what I'm saying. So sometimes I may say things that don't even make sense, or, that you don't agree with, or whatever, that probably aren't even right sometimes, because my thought process isn't quite there. But I thought I played really well on this night. And the part of the issue is that I played for so long that, I got like 3.5 hours worth of video, and some of it at the end is not that exciting, because it just wasn't that exciting. I was one tabling one tournament and stuff, so it's going to cut off a little sooner than you probably, some people might want to see how it ends. And what I mentioned in the video is that I'll probably do a review of the final table and big hands at the final table, just because there were a lot of interesting ones, and people want to see how it ends, I guess. But and there's a lot of good theories and stuff. I'm really happy that my game is back a bit, that I'm actually final tabling things and stuff now. I've been profitable for a few months in a row, which is good. And so I think it's an excellent tool to use just to see what it's really like to grind for several hours and then get deep in a few tournaments, especially those final 2 table plays. It's very interesting. And so part 1 is unedited. Well, it's not unedited, but it's it's basically the first hour, and I talked straight for the first hour, and I just went through it all. I think it came out really good. Part 2 is going to be a little bit more edited, like I said, because I'm going to try to get to the part where there's only 1 tournament left, and I start talking. As a matter of fact, I talked for so long that at certain points towards the end, I found myself, I wasn't even talking. It was just silent. I would say stuff, and then I couldn't even really talk. I was just so worn out from talking for so long, and I didn't know I could actually hit a point that happened. So it's funny, but doesn't make for very good video, so I'm not going to release it or anything. But before that, I thought the video was excellent, so I'm going to try to condense a couple hours into one for the part 2. But I think that like I said, this will be really good for you guys. So I'm gonna get right into it and let you guys listen to me talking live on a Sunday. It's Sunday night, so I've been grinding all day Sunday. I have 8 tournaments left, and I actually have a few that are getting deep. You can see top left corner, I have I'm 12 of 12 in a deep stacks, and in the bottom left I'm 9 of 13 in this 8K guarantee, and in the right I'm only 19 of 133, so really not that exciting yet. But I'm 33 of 46 in this 5-2R 1A. That's the late one that starts at 4:30. So two of these are final 2 tables, and right off the bat we get an exciting hand here. This table's been pretty aggressive. So the King Jack UTG I'm going to fold here. The Queens is pretty juicy here too, because I just sucked out hardcore on this guy who just busted up here. So it's pretty sweet. I don't think there's anything I can do here but shove, but I just actually sucked out with King Queen versus Aces, so I think I should get called pretty light here. Hopefully I'm not beat, but obviously I can't fold queens at a final two tables like this.